Hi guys, it's Troy. Here we are in Cornwall. You can see the lovely beach behind me. I'm surrounded by tourists in the sunshine eating ice creams and generally having a ball. Look at all that, beautiful. And what I wanted to talk about today is basically the notion of taking opportunities, right? And I really just wanted to sort of make the point, are you taking all the opportunities that present themselves to you or not? And the chances are you're probably not. And look, I hold my hands up. Am I? Probably not, right? None of us do this enough, but you want to be doing it more than not, if that makes sense. You want to be doing it 80% of the time rather than 40% of the time, okay? Because in life, you have to be opportunistic, right? You have to, you have to make things happen for yourself. You have to make events work in your favor, okay? And this is absolutely the case with dating, for example. Now, I'm going to do a video soon on the subject of how, as a older gentleman, how I now organise my dating life, what the rudiments of that are, what it looks like, okay, in practical terms. But what I would say overwhelmingly is that you've got to be a bit opportunistic. And I don't mean that in a sleazy sort of underhand way. What I mean is, when an opportunity presents itself, when you're in a social situation, there's somebody there that is attractive that you can go and have a conversation with, you want to seize the iron while it's hot and go and have that conversation, okay? And it's such simple advice, okay? And we bang this drum the whole damn time, but it really does come down to that. Again, going into cliches, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, okay? Well, just take the damn shot, take the opportunity. So, for example, here, now I'm coming down, seeing some family members in Cornwall, having a great time, having a blast. But I also took the opportunity to do a bit of filming because the landscape here is fantastic, it looks great, the light is really good, and I thought it would look really good to do some videos. So we've got some content while we've been down here, which is a blast, which is awesome. In the same way, when things come up, you've got to be nimble, you've got to be prepared to grasp the opportunity. And for me, this goes across dating, but it also goes across life in general, particularly as an autonomous single guy, an itinerant bachelor, which is something that we talk about quite a lot on this channel, okay? Are you the sort of person who is able to identify opportunities and then take those opportunities on board? Or are you just letting things go by the wayside? And if you're letting things go by the wayside, then to be frank, you're just not going to have the kind of quality of life that you could otherwise have, right? Because you've got to be entrepreneurial in dating and in life in general. You've got to be the guy who's out there and making things happen for himself. And far too many guys just aren't really. They're being passive. They're waiting for things to happen to them, okay? They're waiting for that perfect woman to come along and propose to him, and it's all going to be wonderful. They're waiting for that amazing job opportunity. They're waiting for that business opportunity, to come along and just land in their lap. It's not going to happen, right? You've got to be the one to go out there and create it for yourself, okay? And, as I've said many times before, there's a lot of negativity that goes around in the sort of men's self-help space. There's a lot of negativity that gets shared around in the men's dating space. It's over, cope, you may as well just give up, go and live in your basement, whatever. A lot of that is nonsense. Because actually we are living in a time that is, despite the global difficulties, despite the global challenges and the atrocities and everything that's going on, we still live in a time that is hugely abundant. And if you're a switched on guy, if you're a single guy, you're switched on, and you've got the wherewithal, you could just have an absolutely amazing life. No two ways about it, in terms of dating, in terms of travel, in terms of making money for yourself, having a business, making connections, networking, all of that stuff. There's just so many opportunities out there, but you've got to be the person to take action. You've got to be that self-starter. If we go to the sort of job interview cheese cliches, you've got to be that self-starter. You've got to be that guy who goes out there and makes it happen, and far too often people aren't, okay? So are you taking all the opportunities that are available to you? And if you're not, how can you change that? How can you change that today so that you start to become that guy who takes opportunities? And I would say vigilance is really, really important. You've got to be awake. You've got to be awake. We get this when we teach students dating, and we'll be in the nightclub or something, and we're looking around, and he'll be blind to all the potential opportunities around him, okay? And you need to wake up, you know? We only get one go at this. You've got to be alert. You've got to be prepared to take action quickly, go in there, make it happen, okay? So, a little bit of a rant today. Just wanted to make that point. Ensure that you are somebody who's a self-starter. Ensure that you are taking all the opportunities that offer themselves to you. And in fact, create your own damn opportunities. Don't even wait for the opportunity to present itself. Actually go out there and make your own opportunity. This is what Cold Approach is all about. It's about creating an opportunity that wouldn't otherwise have been there to meet a new person, which is a wonderful thing. I think we can all agree. So anyway, with all of that said, do subscribe to the channel. Do make sure that you are on my free email newsletter. Link is below. And do grab my collection of books, 11 books about dating, the dating marketplace, how to optimize dating as a guy, 21st century. It's called Renegade Dating Blueprint, and the link for that is below as well. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye-bye.